live drawing broadcaster for HAPS News, HAPS TV. Good to see you. Hope you guys are all well. I'm in my studio in New York, and I'm going to draw something for you as per usual. Every day at 5:30 I do this during the week. Let's see who's here. Hi, Pablo from LA. Peter. Hi, Peter from LA, right? So let me just turn this around, and I'll get to drawing for you guys. It's a quiet day, sort of quiet day news-wise, and I couldn't quite get a grasp on what I wanted to draw about. Hi, Adam. But because the obvious thing to draw would be the Amy Coney Barrett hearings that are happening on Capitol Hill right now, or not at the moment, but earlier today. Several days of questioning Ms. Barrett. Amy Coney Barrett. Barrett, is that right? Oh, God, I think so. I drew her when she was first, her name was first put forward as the nominee for the Supreme Court. And I'm not going to draw her today. That would be the logical thing to do, but I didn't really want to do it because I think it's only newsworthy in that she was nominated at this time in the year, right, so close to an election. Hi, Mark from LA. Hi, Foxman. Hi, Antonella. But I'm drawing something that's related to it. So I'll let you. I'll show you. First, I wanted to show you something that I drew over the weekend. Maybe you saw. I was not doing a live broadcast over the weekend, but I did do these drawings. I wanted to show them to you just because I think they're fun. And then I'll draw for you the idea I have for today. So turn this around. I did some sketches of Trump, and it's always good to try to loosen up. And I thought I started to draw him loose with a looser line than I normally do. That's sort of his typical hand gesture. There he is. He'd never do that, of course, but I'm just trying to play around, and there he is flying. I don't know why. Thank you, Pablo. And then these are pen sketches. There he is lying down in the grass. I wanted to make sure it didn't look like he was dead because I don't wish him death. I wish him gone in other ways. There he is sort of boasting, and there he is looking at a flower, which I don't think, it's not typical of him. And there he is marching, and there he is sitting, and I don't know. So I thought I'd show these to you. A big accident earlier moments ago with my desk. I spilled ink all over the place, and I got it all over my hands. I actually wiped some of it off. Hola, Alejandro. Good to see you. Hi, Brett from LA. So let me put you in my special holder that holds this over the desk. Can you see? Yeah, so so I didn't want to draw about the Amy Coney Barrett hearings today. Normally I would live draw something like that, but from the TV, but I just again didn't really want to do that. Bring you in closer. This is a kind of a different drawing for me because this is tiny. This is Joe and his aviators. So I thought what jumped out at me in the news was that yesterday we learned that from July to September this year, a candidate for Senate, Jamie Harrison in South Carolina, raised $57 million. That's a record for anybody running for Senate. Anybody. Beto O'Rourke in Texas raised in 2018. He had the mantle of the most raised up until now. He raised $38 million. So I have to concentrate. So it's quite remarkable, and you wonder why. So, and I think why Jamie Harrison? He's probably a very good candidate. I don't know much about him, but he's running against Lindsey Graham, and Lindsey Graham is one of the most obvious Senate Republicans who has gone back on his word in terms of Amy Coney Barrett nomination. He said you shouldn't nominate a Supreme Court justice in an election year, and now he's doing it. So I love drawing Kamala Harris because she's so energetic. Actually, her legs are thinner than that, but I'm doing the best I can. She's got so much energy. She's just a very vibrant person. So I just thought that was an interesting thing, that the Democrats are outraising Republicans. Can you see what I'm drawing? Can you see? I'm going to make sure you have good visibility of what I'm doing. So Trump and Pence are in trouble with money. They pulled ads from some states. They're not holding their own in states that what do they say? The president's not managing to assemble his winning coalition. That's what the Times said. New York Times. I don't know what he's going to do. We keep expecting him to pull some kind of thing out of his hat. And if you've never watched me draw before, I always put Trump in short pants because he's a bully. This is Pence. Sorry this is so small, but you'll see why in a minute, why I'm doing this. There's more to this. As you probably can see, there's more to this. I have a sketch here underneath this ink. So I really didn't, I wanted to draw, I thought this number from Jamie Harrison in South Carolina was quite remarkable and quite newsworthy. And so I thought, well, I don't want to really draw Mr. Harrison, even though he's probably a great candidate. And interesting to draw. I thought I wanted to make it a broader drawing that was more a bigger issue, more like what is his winning that much? What is it? His raising that much money? What does it really mean? And I think it has to do with people being sick and tired of the shenanigans. And I think the Democrats are really unhappy about the Supreme Court. I'm going to spell that ink again. I know it. Where's my pen? So I think it's a bigger picture. The Democrats are outraising the Republicans right now. It doesn't mean money's not going to necessarily mean that they'll win, but it's an interesting thing happening right now that the president is not able to see. I'm going to put a couple flies around Pence's head just because of the fly in his hair during the debate. Biden is 6 points up in the Midwest battleground states, and that's a big improvement since Clinton's 3-point deficit in 2016. So I get some paints. You can see. Can you guys see? This is my palette. These are called Dr. Martin's dyes. They're actually watercolors, but they're much brighter than regular watercolors. What else? Amy Coney Barrett's hearing today, I learned that the Democrats, I did not listen to any of it, but the Democrats are attempting to make it all about health care, that they think that Ms. Barrett's going to take away health care to get rid of Obamacare. If she's a supreme, that's what Trump wants to do. And so the Democrats are trying not to make it about her religion. Ms. Barrett is a very devout Catholic, which is not in itself, it's not a horrible thing. Of course, it's her prerogative, but she's going to be probably the Republicans will bring Roe v. Wade back up and challenge it, and we don't know whether she'll be. You see what I'm doing? We don't know. Justices sometimes, when they're brought on the Supreme Court, when they become a Supreme Court justice, they become different. They change. They get more conservative or more liberal. It's too dark because you can't see Joe's hands. Or his arms, anyway. I'll go back in and make it a little bit darker later. I'm going to give Kamala a dark blue, sort of a dark blue suit. And she is on, of course, she's in the Senate, so she'll be at these hearings. The hearings are being chaired by Lindsey Graham. And the Republicans are trying to make it seem like the Democrats are going to they try to make it seem like Democrats don't like her for her religion. They don't, which is not the case. They just don't want to lose Roe v. Wade. The Democrats won't talk about that now. They just want to make it all about health care. What else did I read? People are switching away from Trump. Many people, traditional Trump voters, are now supporting Biden. But again, we just won't know until all the votes are counted. Some states today voted in person. Georgia, I think, is among them. I'm probably going to vote ahead of time myself. But we can't vote yet here in New York. I mean, people had absentee ballots, but they can't vote in person yet. Where's my orange? His hair is actually looking more gray lately, but I'm going to make it orange for the purposes of the drawing. Oh, I need more red. I'll show you the dyes that I use. I don't drop them. These are Dr. Martin's dyes. What do I want? I want scarlet. Let's see, scarlet. I use these dyes for the children's books that I've done. I wrote and illustrated a bunch of children's books. Let's see. I'm going to give Joe a blue tie because he's a Democrat. I originally was going to do this drawing using the donkey and the oops, it's bleeding. Donkey and the elephant symbol, but I don't know. What do you guys think? It's sort of an old-fashioned symbol. I see it's bleeding in there too. This is the problem of trying to rush something. Let's go ahead and do the final thing I wanted to paint. Use a bigger brush. Do this first. Sorry. Too much water on there. It's very, very watered down. Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, I thought I really wanted to draw about Jamie Harrison getting $57 million campaign donations. And if I were a cartoonist for a South Carolina paper, that's what I would draw. But because I'm not, and I'm not associated with any, I'm associated with the New Yorker, but it's national. And so I'm trying to draw something that could be understood quickly by most Americans, no matter where you live. And that is the Democrats are outraising the Republicans. In fact, the Republicans have cut some ads apparently. I see a lot. I can see out of the corner of my eye. I can see the screen. A lot of you guys are saying things, and I'll leave this in a second and see what you're saying. When I Photoshop this to post it later, I will fix Trump's pants, and let's give Joe some dark glasses, shall we? Yeah, hopefully I won't. Thank you. Shelley says she likes The Flies by Pence's Head. Not making any commentary on Pence as a person. It's just he has a fly in his hair during the debate. Let's see what you guys are saying. Short pants are a nice touch. Thank you, Pablo. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I did that in 2016. I brought them back. I took the short pants away when he became president because I thought, well, I'll give him a chance. And he wasn't a bully for the first 6 months. He was something else, but not a bully. So Z Truck says people don't say they don't get the reference of the elephant and donkey anymore. I think you're right. That's why I didn't want to do it. I was going to have a donkey up there and an elephant there. The donkey is the Democrats and the Republican is the elephant. And also Uncle Sam is not something that people use anymore, right? So anyway, that's what I have for you today. See the nice mess of my desk? These are all the inks. And this is the sketch I did earlier. Actually, I can show you. When I'm trying to think of what to draw today, I did this sketch. It's very much like what you saw, but I did attempt something with an elephant and a donkey, and I thought, you know what? It doesn't really resonate. It takes people a minute if you don't know what the elephant and the donkey stand for. And there's another drawing. I do like drawing elephants, though, I have to say. So then, I want to show you this. This is interesting to me, anyway. So that's supposed to be the United States. Trump is holding the United States. And I woke up in the middle of the night the other night, and I had this vision of Trump walking away with a map of the United States, like the United States actually as a shape. And I thought, I got to write that down. So I wrote it down, and I wrote it down. I haven't done anything with it yet. So I thought I could have him trying to walk away with the United States, and there's Joe Biden with a lasso. Um, I don't know. Doesn't quite work. I thought maybe he'd be holding a string to 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 hold Trump back, but that doesn't work either. So maybe he should put a banana peel in front of Trump to make him slip and fall. That's not nice. I don't know if that works. Doesn't really say anything. So this is how my line works. I'm trying to come up with an idea um, for a cartoon. So, oh, Brett, the glasses make him look like George Bush. You're right. Ooh, how can I fix that? That's a good point. Sorry. I thought the aviator glasses were so classic, George, classic Joe. Um, um, but maybe you're right. Does he look like George Bush there? I think the white hair might give him more of a Joe look, and that little tuft he has at his neck. He's hard to capture. Be around and say goodbye. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Hope you're wearing masks, and have a great Monday evening if that's where you are, or maybe you're abroad and it's already real well into the night, or maybe it's the middle of the afternoon in California. Whatever, wherever. Have a great time and stay well. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you again tomorrow, same time, 5:30 every day. I do broadcasting for Haps News and Live Draw. It's Liza Donnelly, and I'm a cartoonist and a writer for the New Yorker and many other places. So please join me every day. I really enjoy this, and we have some laughs, we have some fun, and you can learn my process, and we can talk about politics. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye.